How do? Welcome. It is a Monday, so no rest for the wicked. It is December, so stuff is going to be mega busy throughout December. So I'm packing my weeks for the first couple of weeks. So home from London, had a brief stop off at home yesterday, and today back on the road out to Newcastle, and it is visit 5 to Newcastle. So I've done quite a lot of the city centre and stuff already, but it's a big city. There's still a lot to do, and it's an amazing city too. Love being here, love the fact that I'm back. This is visit 5. So today, starting on the west hand side of the city, we'll work my way in towards city centre and then around. It's sort of the west hand side of St James's Park, down that side as well. Lots to do. So without further ado, kick off with this. It's called the Denton, and it's an Ember Inn, so Mitchell and Butler owned brand. One of my favoured Mitchell and Butler owned brands. So west hand side of the city, come off the A1, just up there, literally just up that hill. You get off the A1 on the west hand side of the city, working towards city centre, which is exactly the plan for today. Let's go and see the Denton. You know what, Ember, they're a good little brand to start the day with. Usually, they're pretty easy going. Always got a little bit of cask ale in. Always a nice, subdued, sort of laid back vibe. So. Yeah, after a long old trek up to Newcastle again, it's not too bad to be starting with one like this. Again, I've got a couple of cask ales on. It looks like every other Ember. At the moment in here, Hophead and Tribute on Old Rosie as well. Oh, it's way too early to start on the Old Rosie, although I am partial to one of them. Absolutely strong cider. If you've never had Old Rosie, don't have Old Rosie at the start of any pub crawl. That would be my advice to you. But yeah, you can watch the sport in them. There's a fire going at either ends, people dining. They all look the same, don't they? They're all Ember Inns, and this is the vibe that you get. But yeah, it's laid back, it's good for dining, and you can watch the sport in the bar bit. Okay, carry on up the road, which is called West Road, and head towards the city centre that way. The next one you'll get to is a Green King pub. It's a flaming grill brand, and it's this Fox and Hounds here on the same main road it was on the Ember. Head along, get to this. So yeah, Flaming Grill Green King. Again, we know exactly what we're in store for in here. Little outdoor space to the front. Let's go in and see if it's got the dreaded Green King IPA. But it has. Well, it actually hasn't got Green King IPA on. But it's only because it hasn't got any cask ale at all. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would have done. But yeah, it means that I'm on a Guinness. Anyway. It's a nice big pub, split into 2 sides. You've got a main dining side and the main bar side. Watch the football and stuff in the bar side, and it just looks like a Green King. It's a bit generic looking, but I said when you've been in as many as I have, I suppose they all would become a bit generic looking. But yeah, you can watch all the sport in it. One of those grabber machines, which I think is a weird thing for a pub, and the kids. So it's obviously family friendly. Green King with a pretty standard Green King stuff on the bar. Up to the northwest side of the city centre, and yeah, northwest side of St James's Park essentially. And stop 3 sits up here, bit of a residential area, kind of on its own, and it is this one. The Cosy Dove pub and dining. Looks a lovely place, nice big building. Yeah, up here, residential sort of area. So yeah, plenty of footfall, I would imagine, from the houses and stuff up here. I already met the landlord, John. Seems a lovely fella. So let's get in and see what the Cosy Dove has to offer. But all signs point to good. Love the look of it. Absolutely beautiful little place this is. So I've got a lot of students and stuff around here, so they appeal massively to the students. Got a fantastic pub grub menu and things. Couple of cask ales, really good beer range on the keg. And you might hear the music just stop. They've done that for me, for my benefit, for your benefit actually. But yeah, it's a beautiful space this. And yeah, there is obviously a lot of footfall come, but you can just tell that they love what they're doing, and they're doing it really well. Yeah, so it's Wainwright's and Hobgoblin. They are the fresh ale style, so they keep a lot longer for people. And the Moot Tower, but this, yeah, look at here, full circle, local brewery that makes some absolutely wicked stuff. These sausage rolls look absolutely phenomenal. Scotch eggs on the bar as well. It's gorgeous looking. Watch the sport. Show the menu and things as well. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the whole look. So bar side over to one. If you have a wander through, big dining space on this side as well. So very comfortable, cosy looking place. And you take a look right here, got a decent set stuff on the fried chicken. It goes really well from what I hear. The burgers, menu, skin on fries, pub classics, everything you need in a gaff like this. What a great pub. Really impressed by that. Walk a couple of minutes around the corner though, probably 5 minutes or so around the corner, and you will get to this one. Terrace, that's a nice looking one as well. So again, very, very student heavy around this park, because we're not far from universities, things like that. So looking forward to doing this one again. Another one I've heard pretty good things about. Massively busy road that it is situated on. Let's go and see what the North Terrace is doing. A thoroughly excellent looking place. I bet this is well popular with the students. Some ladies over there eating, and the food looked pretty darn good to me. Again, it's a good menu. It's got pizzas, hot dogs, wings, things like that, like proper student appealing food, stuff that they would come out for regularly. So yeah, student deals, screens to watch the sport. You know, it's a really good student pub. Nice looking bar area. It's got beer pig on the bar and stuff. But it's a Star Pub's own, so the beer choice isn't that extensive, but kind of what you get with anything Heineken owned or Star Pubs owned. But yeah, look how beautiful the place actually is. Guarantee you. So this is going to be a popular student haunt, isn't it? They're going to absolutely love this. And yeah, menu of exactly the sort of things you would expect. The weather is getting more and more miserable by the minute. So I am basically now down at St James's Park. So I've done shearers, I've done the strawberry, I've done stuff like that before, but there are still some scattered around here and around that I've not done, including this. The Blue Star, and any football fans amongst you will obviously be very familiar with the fact that for many, many years, the famous Newcastle shirts that had a blue star on the front of them. So, I mean, Blue Star, football ground, you know, it all makes perfect sense. Let's get in and see this one. It looks like an old school traditional type boozer. Burgers, nachos, fried, footy, beers and chicken. Let's see. As I was reading that, it would have made so much more sense to say fried chicken, not fried footy, beers, chicken, fried chicken. Impressed. It's obviously a football pub, isn't it? But got some, as it says outside, got some food and stuff on. So I have ordered myself a few of the small plates, 3 for £15. Hey, gonna eat at some point, haven't I? So I might as well eat now. And got a Bealim beer that I've never tried before. Bealim Blue Star. I like it a lot. Kind of excellent beers on there from Bealim, who are obviously very, very local, and one Northern Monk, but I've gone with that, the Blue Star, luscious pale. Very impressed by it. So nice looking gaff this is. Some quite cool graffiti all over the walls, which adds a bit of character and charm to the place, and it is a lot bigger than it looks when you just come in on that front side. So great place to watch sport, proper football pub. And I'm very much looking forward to getting some food in me, because the food photos on Google and things like that look absolutely fantastic. Top notch boozer. Alright, first dish here, a little bit of the calamari. I do love calamari, absolutely do. Right, dish 2, salt and pepper style fried chicken tenders. Calamari is brilliant, by the way. The third dish, the cod bites I've gone for. I mean, bites, they're big enough to be an entire fishery, but yeah, this is it's very good. The chicken tenders are fantastic. That's brilliant, and they look amazing. Right, I am hugely impressed by that Blue Star. They've got their head screwed on. They're doing everything right. Those portions were absolutely massive for small plates. I couldn't finish them, but the food was really good. They're great people. Some good beers from Bealim and stuff on the bar as well. And with its close proximity to the ground, so that's going to be buzzing on football days. So I've done shearers, and I've done the strawberry, and I've done a few of the other ones around here, but there's one called Shark down here that I've never done. So I'll see you there. There she is, Shark Club Gastro Bar. So a big one underneath that whopping great, I don't know if it's a hotel or offices or what, but it is there in relation to St James's Park. So if you walk down the slope where I walk down, you will come along to it. So it calls itself a gastro bar. See what that means? So that gastro bar pretty much means sports bar. It's a big sports bar. It's got plenty of screens, including like big video walls above the bar and stuff, but yeah, it's a sports bar. A pretty nice looking one. There are screens galore, screens galore, and yeah, big video walls, big screens over on that side. Nicely decked out. And again, I'm sure on a match day this is rammed. In all honesty, that's not really my cup of tea or my thing. But you know, it is what it is. I dare say it does a rip-roaring trade again with where it is with the students and the football ground. It's bound to be busy. There's a metro station right here as well, so it's dead easy to get to. But yeah, this next one probably not really my cup of tea either. The road, St James's Stack. So these stacks, the stacks of the blocks and things they put together, show the sport. Normally got like a little bit of a food court and things in them as well. And again, they're absolutely packed out. They take a lot of the trade away from the normal pubs in a lot of the towns and cities I've done. So let's see what this one's like. Can't do Stack, so they're shutting for a private function at 3:30 on a Monday. So yeah, we can't do a Stack, but I'm not too upset by that, to be honest, because I say it's not really my thing anyway. So let's crack on. There's another one just over here, I think. One is Tyneside Irish Centre. Stack is there, so a lot of us walk over to this. So this is opposite the wonderful Rosie's Bar. That is an absolutely brilliant pub. Did that on day 2, I think. So it'll be Newcastle video 2. Well, we're checking that one out. It's got some very freaky heads and things behind the bar. But this one, Tyneside Irish Centre, didn't do that on this date. So let's get in and see it now. The place is ridiculously cheap. So it's obviously like a social club style vibes. Got a bit of live music set up and things going on. But it's a Monday afternoon and it's vibing. It's pretty busy as it is. But yeah, the price is ridiculously cheap. So it's an older crowd, admittedly, but can't go wrong with something like this. There's screens and stuff to watch the sport in here. There's a little bit of live music going on. I don't think there's anything more not to love about something like this. Proper old school. Yeah, just from one side of it, but it is just a proper little social club. I'll do you a pan from the other side as well. Bit of live music now started, like I said. Good little vibe in here, and I said quite busy. For a Monday afternoon, that's incredibly good. Nice little club. Round the corner and probably 50 yards, and you'll come to this. Bit of a double hitter, double whammy this. Pub, Bealim House. I assume that's the name of the whole building, but yeah, it's got a central bean coffee house kind of attached to it. I'm going to go on this side because it looks more pub. Maybe it's not all one thing. I think it is. Don't know. Never done it before anyway. So Bealim House is my 8th stop of the day. So yeah, a little bit all things to all men, but I really like it. So it is the whole thing. You can come in either side. So the coffee bean coffee house on one side, a gin distillery, and a nice looking bar, really swanky looking bar. And again, a couple of Wylam beers on the bar. So it's nice to find the local beers around here. There are so many good breweries up here that there should be more on some of the other bars that aren't. But yeah, this is very impressive. 2 from Wylam. NCL flags. Newcastle flags, obviously. Never seen it before. Higgy the Rake, wonderful beer. Good little thing. But the place is nice, really nice. So a gin distillery over on this side, look. Very nice decor, very nice vibe in here, to be honest. And yeah, if you want a coffee in a coffee shop, you've got that in here as well. So all things to all men, pretty much. But very impressive. Don't know why I hadn't done it before. I like it. You're wondering what I'm doing in a giant department store, especially in December. Well, some of you might know already. This is Phoenix, and in Phoenix, there's a bit of a pub now. Yeah, I'm just going to show you. Pub inside Phoenix. It's called the Golden Flake Tavern, and it is, of course, the Greg's Pub. So you might well have seen it on the news or heard about it and all sorts of things. But yeah, the Greg's Pub, the Golden Flake Tavern, only up until about February time, I think, is in Phoenix department store. So if you're up here before the end of February, come and see this. Wander right on through past Coleman's. I'm sure there's going to be another way in that I'll find in a minute. But if you come through to the Golden Flake Tavern, you'll be in a Greg's Pub. If you know, you know. Like I said, it's a unique experience being a Greg's Pub. So I'm not going to eat because I ate earlier, obviously. So, but it's something a little bit different. Just down from Coleman. Why not utilise the space and make a pub in a department store? In fact, all department stores should have pubs, shouldn't they? So, yeah, let me show you around. This is the Greg's Pub. Guys, got a couple on from Full Circle. Look. So, I've gone with the Pink Jammy, a jam donut pale ale at 5%. It's actually not too shabby at all. So, this is the Golden Flake. See, I mean, this is not something, when I started this pub crawl, this is not something I ever thought I would be sharing with you or showing you. But it is a pub by Greg's in a department store, and something different. So of course there is another entrance to it from out on the street. You can go straight in, straight up the stairs and round. But you know what? It's a little bit different, a little bit of a novelty. Yeah, I did ask. It is going in February. They're sticking to what they said, February and done. So it sounds like they're doing really well with it. The staff would love for it to stay a pub, but I think the novelty is probably the greatest thing. But definitely, if you're around up in Newcastle before February, do go and pay a visit. Of course, at Christmas time, the Phoenix window is a sight to behold. So, a full-on Christmas carol affair going on down here. Scrooge and Marley. It's quite impressive, this, to be fair. I mean, I don't really like Christmas, but they have gone all out with this. This puts some windows in London that have tried to do Christmas displays to shame. Trust me. Fair play to them. Yeah, something a bit different. Anyway, on we go. Back on with the task at hand, and if you head on down there, get to McDonald's, and then opposite that is sort of an alley that goes up to the shopping centre again. And this one has only been here about 12 weeks. And this one is called the Exchange. Now, I've only heard good, well, even better than good, great things about this so far. It says on their own wall that all the best things are hidden in plain sight. And yet, if you weren't looking for the Exchange, if you weren't looking for it, chances are you wouldn't notice it was there. But McDonald's opposite the Exchange. I'm excited, let's go and see it. And considering it's right in the city centre, in the shopping area, it's got a vibe. It's definitely got a lot going on. It's basement level, so you come down to it, but I like it. They've done well with the decor. It looks very modern, very stylish. It's got a burger menu. It's got plenty of screens around. Got cocktails and stuff on. Yeah, you know what? I think it's a thumbs up. Is the former Telephone Exchange. It was a pub before, and it's got cask ale going in as of Monday this coming week, apparently. Only up to 12 weeks, but they're doing it pretty well for themselves so far with it. Basement level bar, nicely decked out, plenty of screens. Staff are really lovely. Yeah, I definitely think that they are onto a winner with this, and long may that continue. Nice people, nice place. I'm always a fan of those old brew your own Carling toilets. Yeah, that goes straight to the bar, I guarantee you. Next up then, I have never done before. Trying to remember which I have and which I haven't done, just off Google Maps, is a nightmare. But I'm pretty good once I get there, and we have definitely not done this. Garter. Looks pretty much like a craft union to me. Although I can't see any craft union actual branding. Maybe it's not a craft union. Certainly does look like it should be, or it's that sort of style pub. Anyway, but again, it's right here in the shopping area, next to a Bookies. What more could you want? So let's go and do the Black Garter as stop 11 of the day so far. So it looks like a craft union. It is a Stonegate, so that kind of I was right, but I was not right. I mean, there's no craft union branding, but it definitely looks and feels like it should be a craft union. Stonegate, mixer points on it though, so it can't be a craft union because you go and get them. It's a long and confusing, drawn-out saga. However, it's definitely Stonegate, and it's pretty packed out. I'm sat in the one quiet bit of the pub. There's a karaoke going on at the other end where it is packed out. It's too early for me to do karaoke, isn't it? We need to walk you all the way around. So you've got the horse racing, you've got the rest of the sport and stuff like that. The pub looks very similar to what this is packed out, and that's not a wander through with a camera. It's a very generic tap stuff on, no cask. But yeah, good place to watch the sport. And if you want karaoke early doors on a Monday, hey, they got you covered. Part of it is absolutely packed. We're having a great time doing a karaoke and things. So anyway, we've got to go this way. There's another one, literally 30 seconds walk from there. And on the other side, another legendary Newcastle city centre pub. This, here it is. It's the Duke of Northumberland, aka the Clock. I'm assuming, I don't really know the story, but I'm assuming it is still officially known as the Duke of Northumberland. But yeah, above the door at the Clock, then above the middle, Duke of Northumberland, it says the Duke on the sign. I don't really know what else to tell you. Yeah, it's known by both names, and it's that big old building in the city centre. It's similar to the one down there. Yeah, I've got a blue wicket. It is one of those with a karaoke in full swing as well. Party time atmosphere. It's like 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30 now on a Monday, and it's packed. I'm drinking blue wickets, and they're doing a karaoke. Happy days. Hey, looking for people to sing, but yeah, plenty of screens around, big party atmosphere and stuff in. It's a fun time atmosphere. That's what you get on a Monday. Very, very slightly round the corner, not far at all towards the complex where Cineworld and stuff like that is, which we are going to go in, even though I've done a couple of the bits in there. There are still other bits in there that I haven't done, but you'll come to this if you just wander around the corner before you get to that. This is the Canny Lad. Now, I've done its sister pub, the Canny Lad in Sunderland. I know, shouldn't mention the S word on a Newcastle video. But sadly, that is the simple fact is they are sister pubs. So the one in Sunderland I've done already. This one I am yet to tick off. And the one in Sunderland's pretty darn good. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's go and see it. Canny Lad. Yeah, much like its sister pub, it's very cool. It's got loads of, it's really authentically decked out, to be fair. They've done a really good job with it. Loads of the old barrels, you know, that you would expect to find. Guinness is decent. Just a nice vibe, a nice atmosphere, a nice looking place, and I'm a big fan of these Canny Lads, both of them top notch. Nicely decked out. The bar is pretty stunning. It's much like its sister pub. It's got all the exposed stone walls, just a bit of a rustic vibe and everything to it, but it looks good, doesn't it? It actually goes back quite a long way up there and stuff as well, but the barrels up there are pretty cool. You can watch all the sport and things in here. You know, it's a decent looking place. And a good vibe, and a Guinness, top notch. Actually a pretty good looking place though, to be honest, isn't it? So yeah, I'm a fan of these Canny Lads. Could definitely see myself drinking in these more often if I live around here. Yeah, love it. Already next door to the Canny Lad then is this one, the Mayfair. Now I'm pretty sure I've done a sister pub to this. There must be a little chain. I'm pretty sure I've done one in Harrogate. Branding was the same or very, very similar. If it wasn't, name's the same, so yeah, maybe it is a little chain. So I've done a Harrogate one, let's do this one, Mayfair. Yeah, that's another one that's not open, so we can't do that either. So yeah, I need to try and check doors before I start filming, I think. Anyway, let's go in there. Really get why all the lights are on in there. There's definitely someone in there down the other end as well. But all the lights are on as though it's open. And then the door's locked. I don't know. Anyway, next up. We'll do first the Wonder Bar. So the Keel Row, the Wetherspoons down there, I've actually done because when I came here that day, it was early and that was open, nothing else was. So this wasn't open at the time, so I didn't get this ticked. But I'm here now, so let's go and see what the Wonder Bar is like, shall we? It's a fun pub style place and eatery. It's got cocktails and things like that on. Decent little menu, bit of live music going. Decent enough tap mix, no cast, but decent enough tap mix. Modern place, modern vibe in a purpose-built complex. So you knew what it was going to be. We'll watch all the sport and stuff in here. But yeah, the bar's not too shabby looking. Bit of live music. He's quite good as well. Some dartboards and stuff down the other end. Play them. But yeah, ain't a terrible looking little place. Actually, it's much better than the Wetherspoons. You want a game of darts, or you want to watch the football or anything like that? You'll be able to do it in here. On the bar and straight across then. I've done plenty of these up and down the country before, but never this one. It's Mojo. So this place that me and Holly used to end up every single Saturday night in Nottingham. Without fail, we would end up in Mojo. It's one of the actual reasons we started this pub crawl, because I was so bored of going to Mojo. Nottingham one's very expensive, very overrated, not really my cup of tea. But we have found a couple of good ones across the country. Let's go and find out what the Newcastle one's like. Much like the Nottingham one, there's no one in it at this time of day. They're late night venues, so the Nottingham one gets absolutely slammed later on in the day. But during the afternoons, during the evenings, like this, no one. It's pretty empty in here, but it does look pretty good, I suppose. You know, yeah, at the end of the day, for a late night party venue, we're a bit like, they play a little bit of rocky indie stuff as well. Got shuffleboard tables. It's expensive. Mojos are expensive though. 3 minutes from the gate through the back street, then out again onto the town centre roads, and you'll come to this, the Geordie Star. Now we did the Blue Star earlier, now we can do the Geordie Star. So still these city centre roads, and drive all the way through the city centre around these parts. So let's go and see what the Geordie Star is like today. It looks pretty generic. City centre pub, go and see. Easily generic tap mix, pool table, screens. It kind of looks like I expected, to be fair. This bit ain't too bad looking either. Dartboard and stuff down this end, plenty of screens everywhere. Long, narrow pool table is where around that corner where I was stood earlier. But the Guinness served in a Guinness glass. Perfect. Heading to the like lanes, I suppose. Heading to the lanes. And down the next one, again, it's 30 seconds to walk and you'll come to this. It isn't very well lit up, but I think it's called Raffertys, number 33 maybe. Raffertys is what I think it says. So let's go in and see this one. But just down these little back lanes, so that's where I came in, just up there. And it didn't take me long then to get to this. Yeah, sign up there that says Raffertys. Feels like quite a sweet little locals place. It's got a jukebox, got a bit of a locals pub, it's dog friendly. A decent little tap mix and very friendly service. So this is Newcastle hospitality at its very finest in it. Nice pub. Very sweet looking little pub, to be fair. Nice little mix of people in. Plenty more Newcastle. And signed Alan Shearer and I don't know who's the other one is. That one's definitely Alan Shearer. That one I do know. Yeah, nice. Feels like a locals pub. So it's a nice atmosphere. About 25 yards from there, if that. 3 doors. You'll see this. Fourth. Obviously a very, very old building sat down here in the lanes, and it obviously with a modern refurb and twist to it, I would imagine. Beer, food, music. 3 of my favourite things. That looks like it might be a pub or a restaurant or something as well. I'll have to see what that is. Might be in the back or something, don't know. Anyway, what we're here to do is this, fourth, and it's stop 18 of the day. This is a brilliant pub. First bit of cask ale I found in the wild. There's a quiz going on, so that's why he's talking, but yeah. First bit of cask, I'll repeat, cask that I've seen in a while. Titanic Plum Porter on as well, although I've gone with Verdant's Light Bulb, because that's also in the keg. Really nice looking place, exposed brick and stuff behind the thing, cask ale, rustic vibe, winner this. There you go, Titanic Plum Porter. Always a good one. I'm going to have Leeds Pale on, Timmy Taylor's landlord as well, but that's what I've got with. Verdant, Light Bulb. I like a bit of Verdant. I love the exposed stone in there. The quiz is doing well. The back bar's nice. The whole thing is pretty cool. To be fair, it's a nice looking boozer. Basically back at where the station is. So last time I was in this area, I got as far as Victoria Comet. The fourth is absolutely brilliant, and the building that I pointed out opposite, yeah, it is a pub. So it's a pub that I've not done. So let's do it. It is the town wall. So the station basically is just over here. So I did not realise that I'd sort of looped back around to there. But yeah, this one, the town wall. So the fourth, really impressive, really good beers, and just a nice atmosphere, nice vibe in there, staff friendly as well. And this one, this beautiful old building, is the town wall. Just came downstairs to go to the toilet with my beer, but it's got a cinema room and everything, this does. Quite impressive. Obviously not open on a Monday night through there, but yeah, a cinema room. I don't find cinema rooms in too many pubs, so that's quite good. It's rustic. It's got a great lineup of beers and stuff. Craft beer. This is a Vault City, by the way. So yeah, loving this. It's the one I'm on. Truffle Berry Bliss. Trust me, you ain't gonna go wrong with that. But plenty of stuff. 3 from Wylam. Some generic ones, if that's what you want. Massive high ceilings. Lovely exposed brick. Just a really good feeling, good looking pub this is. And again, some cask ale on in here as well. So come around by the station, you're more likely to find cask ale if it is your thing. So it is a good area for drinking and a good area for everything in the city, this. Love this though, really good pub. They are 2 excellent pubs right next to each other. As I said, down here at the station, you really can't go wrong with stuff. We've got the Centurion, like there's Head of Steam down here. There's so much good stuff just here down by the station that it's a really good area to do a bit of a crawl in. Glad to have ticked them off now. There's still one more down here facing the station that I've not done, which is this, Garter Tavern. So that is a much more modern looking pub than the town wall, isn't it? I do like the green tiles. They've done quite well with that to get in keeping. Obviously a United pub, they all are around here. But yeah, Victoria Comet just there, the Nicholson's pub. So that was as far as I went last time, didn't get as far as this. So last one down by the station to tick off, and it's completed. Another excellent beer range in here. So I'll show you these while I'm at the bar. But yeah, whether you want cask or keg stuff in here, I've gone with this, the Full Circle Stout. Yeah, really good. A bit of a view of it from back here as well. So It's a huge base, much bigger than I thought it was. But I love the tiling. Again, the brick is exposed. The Chesterfield style sofas are just beautiful. And yeah, the stout is very, very good. So, train station area, honestly, is one of those places I would say you've got to come and do a crawl in. Incredible looking place, it really is. Extra seating and space up to the back. Lovely little room and things in there. But yeah, I'm massively, massively impressed by this. Didn't know what to expect, thought it was just going to be some like modern bar. And it looks like that. And that gives me an even 20 for today. Good for the first day of the week, especially on a Monday. So I'm happy to draw a line under today. Where I once again, why is there always one of those idiots everywhere you go? I once again think it's been a very successful time and I love Newcastle. It is just so, so good. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, North Shields. I will see you there.